I'm Nixie, and today, as this is my last video before Christmas Day, I thought I'd show some presents that I've bought for my doll Rachel. However, before we do that, let's just try and make this room look a little bit more festive. I mean, it's got to be pink still, but we can at least do something. So first up, I'm going to make a paper chain. Now, I used to love making these as a kid and using them to decorate the living room for Christmas. So, as you can see, pink and purple pastel. Let's do this. So really simple, just cut some strips of paper, get some glue, and put a tiny bit on one end. Then twist it into a circle and press it. So you have your first link. Then get another strip in the alternating colour, slip it through. Again, put a little bit of glue on one end and bend it round and squeeze it so it sticks. And then you have your first links. And essentially you just carry on like that. It's actually really therapeutic. You can just sit and watch TV and just keep gluing links together. And then just keep going until you've got a decent enough chain length. Now obviously if this was in Christmassy colours it would look far more festive, but we've got to match the room we're in, and we're in a pink room for Rachel. Okay, so we've got a paper chain now, so at least it's something. Like I said, still not looking the most Christmassy, but it's something. I think the other thing I'm going to add is a tree ornament. I've not been able to find like a proper full-size Barbie tree. They've always been a bit short, the ones I've seen, but we can make an ornament in a tree shape. So I've cut out this circle of paper and I'm just going to cut to the middle. So just snip it because essentially I want to make a cone shape. So I can sort of decide how narrow I want it to be. Okay, I think that works. I think that's sort of tree-ish enough. So just glue it so it attaches. So what I'm going to do is stick a load of colourful pom-poms in this tree, but I actually kind of want to keep it a bit more temporary. So instead of gluing them on, I'm going to use double-sided tape, because that way I can sort of move my pom-poms about, and also if I don't like it I can just remove them all and not waste any pom-poms. Let's go for it. So now I have a very sticky cone and some bags of pom-poms, so let's get started. Here's the finished tree, and I do think it actually looks quite effective. Should I have used glue instead of double-sided tape? Absolutely. Do they keep falling off? Absolutely. But I was kind of winging this, I didn't know what it was going to look like. So now that I'm happy I could glue them. But at least we have a, well, I say a Christmas tree. It's a cone with baubles. It's a tree shape. Right, there we go. I just pulled out the plant from that pot and just placed it on top. You know, if I can get through the rest of this video without them falling off, I'm going to be very surprised, but pleased. But let's move on, because you know what, it didn't end up looking much more Christmassy, but let's look at the presents I got her. So it's all fashion items, because she is a little bit of a fashionista. And, you know, if you haven't get already, there is a bit of a colour theme as well. So all of these items I got from AliExpress, and first we have this very cute pair of pink trousers. They velcro at the front. You've got real working pockets both at the front and at the back, and there's even a little belt loop. And so here they are on Rachel, got quite a decent length. The fit, they've got a tiny bit of room at the top there, but not too bad. I think it's just because the material is quite stretchy, but I really like the level of detail on these, so I think it's quite a win for me. So next up is this leather effect jacket. The jacket does come with a belt, which it velcros in the back here. The collar you can obviously have up or can have down. The sleeve length is not too bad, and the overall length of jacket I quite like. The only problem is, because it's quite bulky material, it does mean her arms sort of just stay out a little bit. But I think it's quite cool, and the leather effect material is like quite soft. in contrast to another jacket I got of hers, which is very similar. So previously I got her this jacket, which is the one she wore to Paris, because, you know, she did go in the end. And here's a picture of her in front of the Eiffel Tower to prove it. Now this jacket is actually not quite as soft as the other one, and obviously its difference is that it's got a fur collar as opposed to this sort of leather effect collar. But speaking of Paris, when we were discussing in a few videos ago like travel accessories, I realised I didn't have a good backpack for Rachel. So I therefore bought her this one. So this is actually really adorable, I love it. It's got leather effect handles with little metal buckle details. The back part is more canvassy and it's sort of a black and pink sort of check pattern. It's got little buckles which you can sort of open. So they come out, and then inside you've got some room to put little accessories for your doll. I just think that's a really nice backpack and a good size. So here it is on Rachel, and so it fits really nicely size-wise on her back. The straps themselves, they are adjustable if you did want to sort of change the length. But honestly, I am really pleased she now has a backpack that she can travel with. I then got her this jumper dress because it's winter, we need some knitwear, and I just think it's quite cute. Now the next two items are probably my favourite, mainly because there's a seller on AliExpress who just does amazing like boots, such as these long pink ones. So the first pair I've got is pale pink. They've got quite a pretty sort of pattern, it's shimmery, they've got a zip on the back, got white high heels. Oh, they're just cool. So here they are on Rachel, and they're really good fit. I wish I had more money to buy more shoes from this seller because I do honestly love them. Just think they look so cool. Okay, how amazing are these? Look, they are pink and glittery. Again, zip at the back, but oh my goodness, I couldn't not. Yeah, it's dreadful. I'm spending more on like clothes and shoes for her than I am for myself. But these are amazing, and I just know she's gonna love them. They're like just the perfect party boot. But speaking of parties, I know on Instagram there's a lot going on during Christmas, and pink's not really a colour theme. So the one item of clothing and the final piece I've bought her is so she can go to some parties. And here it is. Really pretty dress in silver. Finally something that we might be able to say is a little bit more Christmassy now. So the top of the dress, it's net with sort of silver thread work. There's this really pretty belt with sort of little diamonds. The dress, it velcros in the back. And for the skirt, we've got a white net underneath and then a grey net with this pretty sort of grey thread pattern. Honestly, I really like it. I love how full the skirt is. I think it's a really nice dress, and it may not be pink. I'm sorry, Rachel, but if you want to attend parties, you've got to go with the dress codes. Okay, so let's just stop there before I end up buying anything else for Rachel. I think she's had enough for Christmas. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video as we looked at clothes for Rachel. Made not the most Christmassy looking decorations, but I do wish you a very Merry Christmas when you get there. I hope you have a lovely holiday season. And if you did like this video, please do just hit that thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, do subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!